Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and let you guys know a little bit about how I lost weight. I lost about 100 pounds total, from my highest to not my current, but the lowest that I got to. I gained like 15 pounds back, but we're not going to talk about that right now. This is not a cooking tutorial or anything like that. I'm just cooking dinner, and I wanted to bring you guys along while I talk to you about how I lost weight. So, let me tell you what I'm cooking. I'm going to smother me some patties and brown gravy, like onion gravy. But I'm not going to use onion, so just brown gravy. So, but I used ground turkey instead of beef. And I'm going to have mashed potatoes and probably green beans. This is a 3-pound pack of ground turkey that I got from Walmart. This will probably make not only the patties, but I could probably make me a small meatloaf. So I'll separate it. But anyways, it's not about the food. Let me tell you how I lost 100 pounds on my own, all natural. Let me wash my hands again. The first 30 pounds was because when I lost my mom back in the end of 2021, I lost my mom, and I lost 30 pounds, didn't even know it. I went to my doctor and had an appointment. She said, so is there anything else I can help you with? And I said, yeah. I said, it seems like, I don't know what it is, I can't seem to lose weight. She said, well, looking at my notes, you actually lost 30 pounds since the last time you was here. And I thought, wait, say who now? I've never lost weight. I've exercised, I've done it, never lost weight. So it gave me, and I don't know how I did, I was grieving, but it gave me the boost that I needed in order to continue to go. So I started to pretty much live intentional. Like I started to, or eat intentional, if I should say that. Paying attention to what I ate. I didn't cut anything out. I didn't stop anything. I didn't really do that, but I started paying attention to my own body. I noticed that sometimes when I would eat, I wouldn't go to the bathroom. And so what I started doing is, if I ate and I didn't go to the bathroom, I would wait before I ate my next meal until after I went to the bathroom. If I didn't go to the bathroom, and I'm talking about pooping, after I went to the bathroom, even if it took 24 hours, I just wouldn't eat again until after I relieved myself, because you keep piling crap on top of crap on top of crap. And that's, for me, that was how, what worked for me. So I did that. I also did kind of like what I would call fasting, although I didn't call it fasting when I was doing it. But if sometimes I would do like intentionally, I would just kind of push the plate away pretty much. So if I ate a big meal or whatever and I snacked, whatever the situation was, I may do that and then eat whatever I ate for one day, and then the next day I wouldn't eat anything. So I would do it like that. I say now it was fasting, but then I was just pretty much training my body to not tell me, you're not in control of me. And that's what I had to do for my body. You're not in control of me. So I know you're hungry, but I'm not going to eat, not because I don't want to, but because you're not going to. You don't need to. You have enough reserve built up to where you don't need to. You don't need to eat at 3 meals a day. That was a lie that people told us. We have to eat 3 meals a day. That's what's healthy. No, it's really not. It's really not. And I can't say, I'm not a medical professional. I'm saying for me and what happened for me and my body. I'm just telling you what my experience was. So I would encourage anybody to, of course, talk to your doctors before you do anything. I was actually on all kinds of medication. I was on diabetes medication. I was on high blood pressure medication. I was on high cholesterol medication. name the pain medication, I was on it. Every pain medication you could think of, I was on it. I was on all kinds of psychiatric, I would call medication, or medication for my mood. Mood stabilizers, Xanax, sleeping medication, Ambien, and all of that, right? I ended up, and I was on a lot of that stuff for well over 15 years or so. Longer, but consistently for about 15 years. And yeah, I was on all of that stuff. And I have not had any prescription medication at all in 2024. So it's been well over a year since I've had any of it. And that's including my diabetes and high blood pressure, all of that. I don't recommend that. I'm not telling nobody else to not, but I knew, and I had done it before. I had done it before. I had went cold turkey before. Yeah, it's something I knew I had to do to take control of my body. And so that's even part of the problem that I was having with my bowels, was the fact that I was taking all of that medication. So the medication was causing me to be constipated and all of that, which was causing me to retain and gain a lot of weight. And then I had a lot of water retention. It was just a lot going on. The medication, the side effects of the medication. However, you know, it is what it is. So I was able to come off of the medications. I did not exercise. That's one thing. I did not exercise. I tried. I joined the gym, and I probably went for about a week. I have a picture. I probably went for about a week, maybe 2 weeks or so. And yes, I'm just not the exercising type. Not really that, in all honesty. I can't focus on everything at one time. I have to take my time with stuff. So to take my time, and I'll get discouraged. If I don't see results, I'll get discouraged. So instead of like just jumping off the porch and doing diet and exercise, focusing on what I'm eating and exercising, I decided, let me focus on my eating first. So I did that, got a hold of that. I still ate chocolate. I have a sweet tooth. I still ate my candies. I still ate my cookies and stuff. I can't say I recommend that, however, because we all know that stuff is poison, right? We know all eating out is poison. I stopped eating out as much. I didn't stop eating out, but I stopped eating out as much. I started cooking, grocery shopping, cooking at home more, and making sure I watched what I was putting off in my food. I didn't cut out carbs. I didn't cut out sugar, although I should have. Now, I will say this, because I didn't exercise, that kind of affected me in a negative way, because I didn't exercise, I do have the skin, not a lot because I'm not at my goal, but I do have the issue with the skin and whatever, so I didn't tone up. So you'll see, like, I have baggy arms, of course, which my arms have always been big, but they're baggy now. So if I had an exercise, I believe that it wouldn't have been as bad. If I had it, it wouldn't have been as bad. However, I was more concerned with let me get the weight off. Because another thing is, I do have a disability. I have issues with my back. So I can't do certain exercises. I can't do a lot of things. So I have to be careful. I can't lift a lot of things. I can't sit for an extended amount of time and different things like that. So anyways, so I have to be careful. So I couldn't do a lot of exercises or whatever. So I just focused on what I could do until I got the weight off. And I believe now that I've actually gotten the weight off, most of it, not all of it. I only wanted to do about 30 more pounds. Now that I've gotten it off, though, I believe that now I'm able to tone up. I do want to learn how to box. I want to take some boxing classes, for my own, mainly because I want to meet people. I don't have people in my life, so I want to meet people. That's my main thing. So anyways, but that's pretty much what I did. What I would do, instead of cutting stuff out, like cold turkey in it, I would, like my favorite candy is Mr. Good Bar, and I'm gonna show you. It's the most disgusting thing. I ought to be ashamed, but I'm not. So I'll show you. Because I don't know how to get a regular size Mr. Good Bar. This is my Mr. Good Bar, the giant size. And I can eat this in one day. I usually buy 2 or 3 at a time. Do I recommend it? I don't. I'm not going to lie, I don't. We know, again, this stuff is poison. However, it is what it is. That's what I do. So, but instead of, while I was going through my weight loss journey, instead of buying the Mr. Good Bars like that, I would buy a candy bar or something that I didn't like as much. Say, for instance, I'll say a Snickers, whatever. I don't like it as much as the Mr. Good Bar, so I didn't have a fear of overdoing it with that. And so I would buy that instead, and I was able to control myself with my eating. So instead of buying the dill chips, salt and vinegar chips or whatever, the dill or the lemon or the lime chips, I might buy just Cheetos or something I really don't care to, it's not going to be hard for me to not eat. So I would do that. So I would use one thing to help me, not eat so much of another thing. The same thing with my biggest thing, like I loved pop, Sprite, you name Sprite, Dr. Pepper. Every now and again I would do a Pepsi or something, but I love Sprite, Dr. Pepper, as far as I could do some Coke products or whatever situation is. And I noticed that even when I just cut out pop, I would lose weight, like not even trying to, just not doing the pop. But what I would do to help me not do the pop, not drink pop, I may make me some iced tea. And with a pop, I could drink a whole, 2 bottles almost. Not, I wouldn't, but I'm saying I could drink 2 of them. Well, with tea, I may drink just 1 glass. So I would do it like that. I kind of, in my mind, I feel like I tricked, and I've done this before, but I tricked my mind and to thinking that it's doing something that it wants to do, but I know, sometimes you just have to trick your mind. Your mind will tell you. My mind, when I say I talk to myself, my mind, I'm my biggest own critic. I'm my biggest hindrance. I will talk myself out of a situation. Do you understand me? And so sometimes you have to trick your mind into thinking that it's doing the thing that it's been doing, that it wants to do, and when you know that no, it's doing something different. I didn't do any juices and all that stuff. I didn't do a lot of fruits, because a lot of that, again, the food that we have today it's bad as it is. So we kind of have to make the best of what we can with what we have. We have to make the best of it. And so I would encourage you, try some stuff. I got on YouTube and I started searching stuff. Try some stuff. I would be cautious of anything that's telling you that you need to purchase something. You shouldn't have to, you need to purchase something in order. If you're one of the ones that needs to do that, do that. Do whatever you need to do in order to get your results. However, if you feel like, first of all, I don't have the money to purchase it. I can't buy the expensive juices and pills and potions, and I can't afford that. Then I'm telling you, if you just focus on and paying attention to how your body reacts, how do you feel when you finish eating? Do you want to go straight to bed? Do you want to get up and maybe you should exercise? Maybe you want to exercise. Maybe you were active before and you want to do that if that's what it is for you. What I'm saying is, it takes you getting out of your own head. Stop letting other people sell you a dream, a pipe dream, and start listening to what you know you need to do, pretty much. Because I know. You know if you need to eat another something or not. You know if you had enough or not. You know if It's been too much. You know that. So I would encourage you to not give up. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. At my highest weight that I weighed myself from the doctor, I was 286. At my lowest weight, I was 184. However, I have picked up maybe about 15, 16 pounds. I'm right now like maybe 202, 203, something like that. So, yeah, and I only want to lose about 25 more pounds. I don't care what they say with the BMI. I don't care anything about any of that. I only want to lose maybe another maybe 25 pounds, and I'll be happy with that. If I can tone up, maybe get rid of some of my some of the skin and the extra fat and all of that, then I'll be happy with that. I'll be pleased, because like I said, I had never in my life lost weight. I had exercised. I had actually fasted before, and I never could lose weight. And somehow I was able to put my mind to it and stay and stick to it. And I would encourage you, stick to it. Whatever you do, stick to it. And then if you find out, this is not working, instead of encouraging me, I'm getting discouraged, then guess what? Do something different. Try something else. Don't give up, though. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Don't get discouraged. Because every day when we get up, there's a lot of people out here that discourages us. We don't need to look for people to speak negative to discourage us. We got to find the encouragement. We have to find the positive. Fill yourself up with that positive. Find you some YouTube videos that's speaking on positivity, not necessarily trying to sell you a pipe dream, trying to sell you products, but just positive, encouraging you, maybe showing you how to do exercises that's good for your body. Talk to your doctor. Don't give up. Don't give up. Talk to a friend. Get advice from other people. But you know what? I would just say, listen to yourself. Listen to your own body. That's what I did. I didn't get advice from nobody. I really didn't. So forgive me for that. Listen to your own body. You'll be successful. I believe in you. I'm still on my journey, but we're going to do it together. Let's see. Let's see where it goes. All right. Thank you. Bye.